Hey. Oh, nice. Wait, second round.
Let's go. We have jerseys now.
We're official. Yeah, what up, everybody?
And I think we found our theme song.
What up, yeah. Welcome to the BuzzBoys. All right, welcome to the BuzzBoys Podcast.
I've never heard his voice get that way.
Yeah, and whose voice is that?
Huh?
Whose voice is that? Who am I joined by today? Who am I joined by?
The Rock.
Oh, wait. Who?
Do it.
Yo, I'm spacing on the lyrics. What are they?
Devour.
Devour. Power. Put in the work. Put in the hours.
And you gotta do the thing.
And take what's ours.
Take what's ours.
Yeah. And I'm also joined by.
You guys like that?
Diesel?
You guys like that?
Diesel. Very nice.
Mitt. Right here.
Mitt Sanka, number 17. Number 17.
Number 17 on the roster, but number 1 in your heart.
That's it.
Yeah. And production Drew behind the camera. And this week we are opening up some real pretty cards.
But we are gonna have Drew open up the first pack.
Because we love the last time that we did it.
This whole thing?
Yeah.
No, wait.
What am I taking out?
No, well, I
Taking
think
out
it's
the whole fucking thing?
at the bottom there.
Yeah. It should be at the bottom.
Oh,
Wait, no, that, yeah, that's the packet opening.
Yo, dude, that's a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's in there.
No, that's next. We just gave you next.
No, dude. Dude, there's cards in there.
Unboxing.
The best pack in the world.
Best pack in the world. Let's see.
All the way from Japan. Yeah,
Dude,
let's see
that's
it.
pretty sick.
Yeah, Pod Daddy gets a jersey
Look at
too.
that.
Come on
Look at
now.
that, baby.
That's sick.
Dude, this is sick. These are actually really good quality.
Yeah,
right?
right.
It's good, yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
John,
hell yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
There you go, Pod Daddy. Come on.
Here, try now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, while I'm trying it on, set up what we're opening today.
Alright, that was a ploy. We really don't have Japanese cards.
Yeah, no. Sorry guys, but that's gonna be used as a thumbnail.
I was just gonna eat it for spice.
Japanese cards again on Pokeshoot? What, bro?
Dude, this material's pretty sick.
Don poops his pants?
Oh, dude, if it's good.
Oh, yo, Pod Daddy's looking good. Number 7.
I coordinated with our production D with
Yeah.
the numbers. The
Yeah.
numbers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, looks
And
good.
for the record, it's a week before my birthday.
Oh! All right, guys, we're covered. We're good.
Alright, cool. Well, let me.
Alright, okay.
Back to our
now
normal.
all of our jerseys on.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're a real crew.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so I will be opening the
That's
Dark
sick.
Sylveon box.
Beauty. Oh my god, more of those
Yeah, we
celebrations,
got more
dude.
celebrations.
These celebrations are
I'm
wicked.
in love with this Dark Sylveon promo.
Matt cards because we have a million.
Yeah,
And
straight
we
up. And they're
love them.
pretty,
We love
dude.
them.
What do you
They're
guys do
such
with
great
like all your,
cards.
like, your extras that you constantly get?
Which one?
Like with just normal extra cards. Like,
Oh, we like have a box and it's our bulk box, but like we're actually saving them because there's like a website that you can like sell them to,
Oh,
and they'll
beauty.
just
Fancy in the box, of course.
With,
Got
and it
another
even came with the
So it's
pin.
actually
That one's the
another
one that comes
pin?
with another.
You're collecting these pins?
Beauty.
Lovely.
Look at that large card. Such great quality.
You know the big snake Pokemon that came out in the animated short with Leon? The big Eternus?
Oh yeah.
There's a box of these for celebration. Of
What?
Eternus,
Really?
And they come with a pin. I
No
sent it to you in
way.
a picture.
That's
didn't know
such a
that was
great
celebrated.
Look
promo.
at that. And that's promo. That's the one that
A little
comes straight out.
throwback to
Pretty,
your
dude. Such
level
pretty.
X.
Gosh, the reflection on it is so nice. Even like the
Got the
little sparkle on the gold trimmings on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, pretty. Set
Alright,
them
I'll
up.
find these.
Let's set them up. Ooh, this is
Alright,
exciting. So once again, we got John on the right corner with the blue box. What is he? What's the current score, Don? What's the current score?
10-8, right?
10-8.
Oh, no, it's 11-8.
Ooh, 11-8.
Oh, okay.
With 11 wins
Johnny's just down bad.
and Wait, yeah, no, 11
Yeah.
losses,
Yeah.
8 wins,
Are we gonna count these? Let's
right
go
box,
Oh,
Blue
you trying
box
to
on the
make
right.
ground or what?
and on the left, our pink
Right.
box,
You gonna get some ground or what?
11 wins, current
So-
champion, current heavyweight champion,
Oh, hey,
Matt. Matt
yeah.
Sank.
loser, just a sad one.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
loser.
Oh, and then post it
Has to
to
do
the
the sad version.
to the BuzzBoy TikTok. That's how you have to see it.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
That's
If
actually
you
Alright,
guys
you
want
called
to
it.
watch either of us do the
But sad version.
Yeah,
but
the sad
sad.
version.
then follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, let's see. All right, let's get
Okay.
into these packs. Let's start with. What are you guys going to start with? Oh, the
We're gonna
celebration.
go celebration.
Very nice. All right, let's see what we're working with. Over here, we got a group.
Do you want
white
to do
card.
a collective?
White card.
Double
Double white cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Double white cards. All
Okay,
right,
And then
let's see
we'll
it.
add them up.
So here. Oh.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Eveltal. Lovely.
We love that one.
Ooh, we're on theme.
Uh-oh.
We are on-
Xerneas.
Same side too.
Oh, yo.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you
trash.
have your last one?
Yeah. Yeah. I already did mine.
Oh, another flying
my first
ball.
big one.
Nice.
That's his first.
Look at
That's his
that.
first big boy
Hey.
Pikachu.
Oh, he's so
That's a dickums.
That's his
All right,
first-
let's rip
that's
up
his
in the
first
next one.
Big boy Pikachu.
Very nice. So I guess dub goes to Matt on that side.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So.
So it's
we
gonna
are
be a
adding up all
collective.
four.
It's a
Yeah,
collective.
we
Yeah.
are- we're
We're getting
adding,
the-
So I'm up in this game one.
So,
right now.
so that means we're gonna have a total of
Yeah.
what? 6 rounds, right?
Yeah.
6 rounds because
Well-
there's 6 cards
Okay,
or
yeah.
packs and totals.
Yeah.
So 6 rounds, best of 6 wins.
Mhm.
All right, let's see it.
Okay.
Here we go. Right on.
Alright, let's see here.
Very nice.
Cosmog is adorable, yo, but that Dialga is adorable.
Oh, dude, we both had that. What
Whoa!
the fuck?
Clone
pack?
Oh, clone pack?
Again,
Is it?
let's see.
Oh.
Ooh,
alright,
pick a boy.
so I take
Big
the
one on the
double
right side.
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
1 and
yeah.
1.
1.
That's a
Yeah,
1 and 1.
that's
Ooh, so far so
Going
good.
blow for
Interesting.
blow.
Dom, who do you
Oh.
feel like is gonna take the lead up next right here? On this next pack
I think
of
it's
them?
gonna tie.
Oh, you think it's what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
I was gonna
Matt's
tie-
gonna win this one, and then John's gonna win with this one.
Ooh, oh my. Favors are in John's. But
I
still
love this card though. Oh my god.
I do too.
It's gorgeous, mate. Gorgeous.
Tight.
Dude, these celebrations are just beautiful
Oh my
cards.
God.
Like so far, they're gonna be the best in a while.
Yeah,
dude,
no,
for a while,
honestly.
man.
All right, let's see him.
Zekrom. Hello.
Oh, another
Luke's.
Kyogre.
Lugs.
Lugia.
Oh,
nice!
Birthday
boy.
Pikachu!
Oh
my god!
Oh, Blastoise,
Okay,
last one.
Blastoise.
Let's see if he's gonna save it.
Oh
Professor
And then I got a
Treeson.
V
Oh,
Max.
and then he got the big boy.
Oh
He's
my
surfing too.
God,
Boy.
The
The big
God, that's
surfing
big.
boy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm excited about this one though, 'cause I don't have it.
Oh my lord.
All right, so who takes this one to break the tie
You know,
right
I
here?
originally had Matt winning this one
Yeah.
and John, but I think John's gonna go
Yeah.
3-1.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Jen, take
Yeah,
it.
I think he is.
3?
Okay.
No, is it 2-1?
No, 2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna go 3-1 on this one.
Oh.
Is this the last pack?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Damn it, dude. That was a
Damn,
hell
that
of
was
a freaking
nuts,
pack.
dude.
Are they all
Dude,
white cards in
The
there?
texture on this Blastoise though
Oh,
is
yeah.
ridiculous
All the,
because it comes with like a swirl pattern, but
Yeah,
then
see
that
it in the
like classic
background?
sparkle.
Beauty.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, let's
And
see
it's
these
like
cards.
all over the card too.
Yveltal.
Xern. Boom.
Yoga.
Ooh, Zekrom. I
Ooh,
love
Zekrom
Ooh,
on
Palka.
us.
We love that.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm just like,
no,
this thing
Oh,
just.
no.
Ground. Wait, hold on. Dude, I
Oh,
saw this- another
Pika boy.
big boy Pika.
2
Nothing.
Pikas in
Okay.
that in your one box? Wow.
Alright, here. We have to bring this to the judge because we both already pulled these.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-oh.
we both pulled these. It's a 1-1 here. Thank you. That's a
Let's
throwback
see.
art. That's a throwback art. Throwback art
I've
and
never
texture. It's
seen
got the
that.
sparkle.
But
You know
this
what?
is
Wait. Did you guys pull this one today? Did you
No.
guys pull this one today?
No.
No.
And you've already pulled this twice now?
I
Matt.
pulled.
no wait no
pulled
no
that earlier.
I didn't pull it, but I pulled the surfing one.
Pulled that one.
Uh-oh.
now I need help.
Judge.
Uh-oh.
It's
That's
a
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
tie.
So that's a tie game. All right.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of
in the
getting
last
pulled
2
in this
days,
one.
I've seen like 6 of these, like in like.
Ooh.
Oh my
Also,
god.
weird,
This Blastoise is freaking insane.
weird,
Oh my god.
weird train of thought. I was talking to Seth, and he's like, "Dude, I fucking love Raichu." I was like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." fucking hate Pikachu though.
Whoa, that's kind of a hot take. That's a very hot take.
That's
That's
weird.
like-
So then we just need the last pack, right, to close this off?
Hold on. Yes. Yes.
These
So
last two-
which we'll leave it up to our pack.
Our last two packs. All right, let's close it off
Going
because
back to the normal
I'm
pack.
running low on time over here.
Hold on. Which one should it be done?
Let me see.
I'm gonna do Chilling Reign. It just came to me right now. I'm gonna do Chilling Reign.
Oh, well take.
You know what? You guys have not had a lot of success for Chilling Reign, so I think you're okay with going with the less
All right.
Which one?
battle styles. Just do battle styles.
All right, let's see it. Open it up.
up.
Open this baby up. Let's see it.
All right. So this will decide the overall points.
Yep.
It is 2-2.
Yeah. And it's 11.
Tiebreaker.
eights.
White card out of Chilling Reign.
Oh,
That's
all
a
right.
little ridiculous. Give me a white card. Let me compete.
Chilling Tane.
I just want to compete.
Sorry, Chilling Reign.
Oh, we're
We're
easy.
Oh, white card. All right, let's see it.
We are competing, folks. We are competing. Pay
Go to
attention.
the
Pay
back.
attention.
I'm gonna call electric.
I'm gonna call
Dark. Every time dark.
water.
Fairy.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
That's-
water. I call water.
Pushies.
I got pushies.
All right, let's go. Let's see it.
I actually like that.
Bonk. Wait, what?
What? Whoa, bonk, seriously?
Sabo, he's trying to meditate. Ooh, it's cute. I've got very cute cards.
Oh, that's a yarn Zubat. That's cool.
Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Oh, my reverse hollow. Oh,
Oh, my
hold
God.
on.
Oh,
they both did
double.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my.
Oh,
God.
Jeez.
Let's
I got a doggy.
go.
I got a full
Nice.
doggy.
Tight race.
Yeah.
Polar doggy.
Yeah.
Let me see that one.
All right, wait. Pull these last ones super
That's a
fast. I got
legendary.
30
That's a-
seconds.
What,
Hurry.
these ones? Which
Pull
ones?
these last ones. Last pack. Hurry before I run out of time.
okay, that's okay.
That's so sick.
That is.
Speedy pull.
I think that's the main Pokemon from the
Ah, green card. It's over.
Let's see before I run out of times.
Oh, white card.
White card.
Wait, I might have to pause. Hold on. Let me pause it just in case. I'm gonna pause it on the video.
Any of the big three.
All right, we're good.
I haven't pulled any of the big three.
I've pulled two.
Let's see it.
All
right.
Let's see it. Back on track. Sorry about that. There we go. All right.
Well, I'm at 20.
Fix it in post. No problem.
Rapid fire round.
I'm
Oh,
a fancy.
You
Oh
guys
my
are
god,
good
the
here.
car's going
Oh.
everywhere. We don't care though.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh.
Reverse
Oh.
hollow. Oh no, a hollow thunder.
I got a drone
Dude, these ones
Rotom.
are
It's
sick.
literally not even like a battle
These ones
Pokemon.
look sick.
It's,
That was
it's
actually
a
pretty
Pokemon,
nice.
but it's
It's
like
a
not a
drone.
battle Pokemon. Yeah.
He's
Woo.
literally drunk. He's literally about.
But all right, so that was it. So let's
Right.
now that we have some more time, you guys can gather your cards,
Yes. Yes.
gather them all together. So we can see. Let's organize them a little bit. So Dom, based on these two little pack off, how did you feel about this one? How did you feel about these different? Because we haven't really brought these ones around besides earlier,
It
just
was
the
pretty
pins
even,
ones.
and you know what?
The
After
blue
seeing
pinned
John's
ones.
pool, I think Chillin' Rain might have a little comeback.
Oh
I
my!
think your luck has turned.
That actually was a good
For
pull.
Chilling Rain?
That was a
Yeah.
good pull.
Should we go back to Chilling Pain?
Ooh,
And go
some
back to
revival?
chasing?
I think you guys.
You should just buy
the-
a Chili Pain
the-
booster box.
The
There
gold
were
Snorlax?
three
Yeah, I think you guys should try.
right
ETC.
There's a booster box on Pokésteels, and that's like 36 packs.
God,
$100.
Maybe. That might be in the
Jeez.
works. That might be in the
you guys
works.
are animals.
Yeah.
Jeez, and then Bree herself has been opening up some
Yeah.
long
These are
cards
the-
too.
I know 2
Jeez.
Venusaurs. I haven't got any of the big 3.
So far, it seems like everybody here though has been missing on the Charizard.
Yeah,
that's it.
Charizard is the biggest.
So the
One.
Charizard and the shiny Gold Mew.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
are the
sorry.
I
2
pulled
chase cards.
so
Yeah.
many Mews yesterday. Literally,
And then-
there was one in every pack.
No way.
But so far,
That-
everybody here has
that
gotten
means you're
like
close.
insane cards. 'Cause,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
what's your
you're
best
close.
one out of the celebrations? What's your best pull so far?
Mega EX Rayquaza.
That's right. Yeah, the
that
Rayquaza.
was
What was
cool.
yours?
Mine
And
is,
then probably these
I pulled it
plastic
off cam, of course, but mine is the shiny,
shiny
Gold Mew.
Yep, you got the shiny gold Mew.
Pulled it.
And then
Oh,
Bree
gorgeous.
even got the alt art, the Zekrom.
Oh yeah, that's. the
Oh
one.
yeah, those
Carrey.
yeah. So it's those two.
Where
Those two
is that
full arts?
one?
The Zekrom.
Yo,
I
you
it's,
can't
I think
say
it's in
that.
the where the rest of the packs are.
Okay. Not bad.
Look at those. These are our beauties this time around.
That sparkle.
Look at that. Wait, let me see that boy on the left because he can't see him.
He's a good
There
boy.
he
He's just a
is,
doggo.
there.
The Zekrom,
We
the
got
one
the
that they were
birthday
talking about
Pikachu
in
with the
chat.
Groot on right there.
Flying Pikachu.
We
He's
got the flying
He's
Pikachu.
thick. That's
and
my
the last
first
one
VMAX, big boy.
under us.
under us.
But over here we're kind of stacked.
That's real stacked. That
Look at that.
that Blastoise is carrying, man.
Pikachu's
And then the
left
Pikachus.
right. 3 in a row.
2
Look at
VMAXs.
those.
I've gotten these
And
VMAXs
the
so many times.
Blastoise. Beauty.
And
One
then
of the
this-
3.
And then this promo art is gorgeous. Love
Beauty.
it.
Yep, it came in the box. Pretty cards. Woo! All right. So while we compose ourselves and get everything kind of cleaned up, let me go ahead and end the video right about here.
Boopy boops. I love this one. She's so sassy.
I love the effect on that card though.
Yeah, the-
So pretty.
Keep the dark
going,
stuff.
Keep going. Keep us flow here.
Oh, nice socks, dude. Do
Fill
you like
the
Naruto?
space.
Fill the space.
Naruto?
Fill the air. Hold on. Stand by. Just moving our cards with our great amazing pulls. Make sure you tune into the YouTube. Oh wait, no, that's the only way you can. We are on the YouTube right now.
So who lost today, Matt? So you gotta do the sad do da do dee do do.
Yeah. I will record it after the pod.
Yeah, that's true. He has to do that.
And it's gotta be posted on our
Can
TikTok.
we get a little teaser here on the pod? How it's gonna sound?
Of the sound?
Uh-huh.
Like, do you want me to do the sound? Or
No,
do
not
you
the
want
whole
me to play
thing.
the
Just a teaser.
Just do like a
Just
small
give me-
bit,
yeah,
like
just
a
give me
very
teaser.
tiny bit.
No. Oh, okay.
Dude, it's more about.
Oh, that's good. How do you get your voice like that?
What do you
Just
mean?
like the
Throat.
scratch, the rasp?
The Mongolian
Throat.
throat singing, dude.
Throat.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Roko.
I mean, Dom would know about
Yeah,
that. He's a
got a
big fan of
great
the Who.
Yeah.
Of the Who.
So-
Oh no, the Who.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The Who.
Because I'm also a big fan of the Who.
Give us a
Yeah.
little taste though of
No.
the
who?
throat action.
No.
You want
Give
to
us
show
some
it off?
throat action, Dom.
Yeah. Give some throat action, bro.
Yeah.
For my stepbros.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was almost our hockey team's name.
Yeah.
Stepbros.
Stepbros. Yeah.
So then we could say, hey, pass the puck to me, step bro. Come on, step bro. I'm right behind you.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in the corner, step bro. Back.
Okay,
Give me a backdoor pass, step bro.
Whoa.
they're on a power play step, bro.
Oh,
Help
no, what are
me.
you gonna do? I really
All
am
right.
looking at a shutout, step bro. Oh, okay.
But all right, so let's go ahead and get into the. Since we're still off of the topic of Pokemon, we had some real nice alt art V Zamazenta cards that were, have already been showed off. Still Japanese, of course. But man, we have the trainer, the other new trainer behind him. Who's this guy?
Oh my god.
He's like the newest kid from Black and White, right? Or like one of the latest games. The one where Eternatus was like right at the end of it.
Hop.
Yeah,
Hop. This
Oh, yeah,
alt art
this is
card.
nice.
So Hop
Yeah.
is in the back, right? of
Yeah,
this
yeah,
card.
no, he's in the background because, of course, like when you play the game, he will be like he shows up, right? Because
Yeah, he's
like,
your
the other
rival.
character.
Yeah,
he's your rival.
But he's not though in this game though. He's kind of like a buddy that it's like, oh hey, like
He's like
you
one of
wanna
those helping
practice
you.
battling.
Yeah.
And then like there's like, dude, give me the rival that talks shit to me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like
Gary.
Like Gary,
Bring
like
back
give me
Gary.
like bring back Gary that's trying to dog on my Pokemon like
Yeah,
all the
he's
time.
like, wow.
You can't bully anymore.
Yeah, your
apparently.
Pokemon are
It's too
shit.
hard.
Yeah, it's like I don't see any improvements in your Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like they would talk shit about you.
Yeah.
It's
There
like,
was even
that's my
one
rival.
that his Pokemon died.
No shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, in one of the games,
Whoa.
like you're always, I think it's the one where he has a Ralts or something like that.
Oh,
And there's a certain point in the story where like you go to a Pokemon gravesite and he's just like standing over like the grave, like
It's like, I'll avenge you.
more or less just like I
What the
shouldn't have
frick,
put.
man?
It's like something like I shouldn't have pushed him too hard or something like that. And, like,
Damn.
I was like,
that's
damn.
talking about the Ralts, the green-haired kid, the one who was looking at
yeah,
aliens.
and he's like annoying or something.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
I think,
so I was like,
I'm
good.
I'm
Fuck
pretty
your
sure he's
Pokemon.
from Diamond
Whoa.
and Pearl. I'm
Whoa,
pretty
he's
sure
a
he's from
rival,
Diamond
so.
and Pearl. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Rowdy,
Have
but
you guys heard the remastered music for the Lake themes?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh yes.
Talk about that in
for
specifics.
Brilliant.
Shining and Pearl.
Wait, for a Brilliant like Pearl or Brilliant Diamond?
Both.
Same. but it was like
Something
that's just
different.
like the title that they're using for it now. But yeah, no, that sounded
Ooh,
great.
It's vibey,
It's
and it's gonna
soothing.
be around every lo-fi 24/7 YouTube channel
Oh,
ever.
Yeah.
So
Pokemon is just popping off right
I
now.
know, yeah, they are.
Dude,
You
it's
just
all
have
about
to keep it going.
the 25th celebration, dude.
No, yeah,
You know?
that's
But,
why they're
like,
just
I
giving
love
it to
it.
us
Like,
bad right now.
Yeah.
it's pretty sick. But
is.
all right, so since we've finished up our Pokemon talk, we're gonna go ahead and get into the homework, which we just got fresh off of Halloween.
Yeah.
But we had some Halloweeny homework to settle us into
Halloweeny from
November,
a weenie.
Yeah.
and this time, Matt gave us our homework.
Yes.
So Matt,
yes.
what did we watch?
We
Last week?
watched Batman Long Halloween. Okay.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Part 1
That's
and Part 2.
correct.
But yeah, I'm gonna ask that question later. But the movie is basically Batman is trying to pursue a serial killer, with the assistance, of course, James Gordon, and Harvey Dent.
Right.
But the killer takes on the was it the
The mantle?
No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
the
no. What's the
Capones?
no,
Right?
dude, the
He
crime
takes
family.
the name. He takes the
Falcone.
Yeah.
Falcone,
So he's taking on like this like giant mob family, because obviously he feels like, all right, yeah, they're scumbags. The law's not doing it right. So you know what? Like now it's time to, all right, let's just see like where this goes. And so Batman is trying to figure out. He's trying to follow clues, follow leads. He's being a real, crime solving detective in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really following Batman, getting closer and closer to finding who this serial killer really is.
Justice.
Right?
I think they call him Holiday, right?
Yeah.
The Holiday Killer.
So
Yeah,
so
the
so
Holiday
the
Killer.
well yeah, because the movie's gonna go and take place over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I know. So Batman's really just trying to like follow all these leads to catch the Holiday Killer.
Yeah.
How'd you guys like this movie?
Spoiler
liked
free.
it.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free?
I really liked it. It was pretty cool seeing like the aesthetic of it and how it just kind of like
Mhm.
catches you, and it really dives into Batman's like detective side. So that's
Yeah,
For
That's
sure,
the part
yeah.
that I really love.
And-
about it.
Yeah, I know.
And it feels like this is like a couple years in, like Batman, like
But
this is
still
not a
semi-fresh.
seasoned
He's
vet.
not, super
Yeah,
veteran,
like-
but he's definitely
yeah.
not year one.
Yeah, I know, and he's like getting tips from like Kamish
Mm-hmm.
that he's like, all right, because like you are a pretty good detective, but it's like,
Yeah.
hey, try this or that, and I thought that was really cool.
He's like, you know what? It's not gonna be the same this time around. Like, you actually have to be a detective this time around.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Can't just
you're right. You know,
punch
I
your
can't
way
ju-
through
yeah.
everything, right?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
and I thought that those were really like interesting comments, because like they're almost talking to him as like, dude, like that's not how you do things, and especially with
Mhm.
the interrogating stuff too, which I
Yeah.
thought it was cool, and I loved how this movie was really taking a hold on not just Batman just being Batman, going around fighting, kicking ass, but it's just how he like gets his leads, how he gets his
Mhm.
clues even, and then even the way he like talks to like his like suspects, and then Jim Gordon has to tell him, like, dude, no. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, like you can't punch this guy's teeth in right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have to ask him
Like,
some more
no
questions.
matter how much you hit him, like, he's not gonna give up anything, you know.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, I really liked it. I felt like, I was pretty familiar with the story beforehand, because it's one of Batman's just best known,
Mhm.
easily top 5 or even top 3 for some people. His best storylines, like people consider this like one of the grails for sure in terms of like Batman stories.
Yeah, like
And this animation really didn't miss a beat on it either. Like, it was pretty
That's
much
what I
like
was gonna
beat
ask
for
you.
beat. It's
Yeah.
pretty similar to the comic. For those of you who have read it, it's pretty similar, honestly. But the style almost feels like a mixture of like the original animated series, the Batman animated, because like the way the
Yeah.
architecture
'cause
was
it's,
very
like,
like
kinda-
curvy
'cause
and
it's
like
kinda like
gothic.
a modern,
Yeah,
like, gothic
but they didn't
vibe
have,
to it.
there weren't cell phones or anything
Mhm.
like that. It was just like old phones. It was
Plus,
like real
even like
old
the cars,
noir,
like they kept like
very
the cars
noir.
like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like the animated series style, but like the animation itself, it almost looked like it was weird. Like, it took me a minute to adjust, because it was like, it kind of looked like Archer at first. You know,
Yeah,
that show
same.
Archer.
Yeah.
I was like, this kind of comes off as Archer, like the way they move, like the way they
Mhm.
like the way they looked. Like,
Like
it was
they're
like,
running too. There's
yeah, it
when
was
they're
real
running,
stiff,
like,
like they were real stiff, like, but they try to make it look like a comic book,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that I do appreciate. It was pretty
Mhm.
sick.
No, yeah. No, I even went through that same like vibe too. I was like, whoa, I need to get used to this, because like usually, the DC movies, well, the DC animated ones, like the animation's more sharp, right? It's more like cutting and like it's super sharp. But this one was more it was modern but still kind of throwback.
Yeah. And I gotta hand it to them too. They had a good cast. I like their cast really well. I didn't recognize how good their cast was until I realized Josh Duhamel was Harvey, and Josh Duhamel is Lennox from Transformers, like the soldier in Transformers. So I was like, oh, you know what? That actually sounds like it. And then I looked at the cast and I was like, damn.
And then they
his like raspy voice.
have the guy from the guy that played Batman was really good. That
guy was in Supernatural.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that guy was.
Yeah, no, that guy did really well.
Jensen Ackles. He was Dean Winchester. I think.
Ackles?
Yeah, and then I think even the guy, Polka Dot guy in Suicide Squad, and then he was Calendar Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy
That's
was
cool.
wild.
Yeah.
Calendar Man was really wild in this one.
Mhm.
I kind of like the way he was designed in this one though, because like he looked. I mean, you know, compared to other versions of him, he's usually kind of like this fat, like, but still big dude, but like kind of fat, bald, kind of dumpy looking dude who had a tattoo around his head.
Like the guy
but in this one.
From the Mad Hatter, you know the impy, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum? That's what he usually looks like.
That's what he normally looks like. But like this one, dude, he looked like cold, calculated, like just like a freak, you know, just like a dude who's like lost his mind. But calm, like so calm. Yeah, that too. But he was like so much more calmer, you know, and like so much just like twisted. Like he was just like Ridley, you know.
And then the guy who voiced Joker also did Antony as well, and I think that guy's Samuel Drake in Uncharted.
Really?
That guy was good.
That guy was really good.
Plus his Joker laugh was.
He was Joel in The Last of Us. He says he was Arkham Knight in Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah.
And then music Bioshock. So it looked like that's like his forte is like those voiceovers. So they had a good cast. They
really good.
This movie was for sure loaded. But So in terms of the. Because I know this is just like a really famous comic. So this question's more for Drew because he's read it, right?
So then spoilers.
So frame for frame though. No,
okay.
Was the movie pretty much frame for frame as the comic?
I mean,
was?
I wouldn't say exactly frame for frame.
Or they skip or leave parts out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a lot of the
spoilers.
It's I mean, more than anything, it's just a lot of meandering more on the plot side. Mm-hmm. You know, at least when it comes to like the politics, the Falcone politics, like a lot of that stuff. But even then, like, dude, he was still spot on, you know, with like the villains, the way everybody came in. So
And then I also have to point this out. Greg Chun was in this well. He was I believe Mickey, the Asian guy Mickey, and he is Gi-hun in Squid Games.
Gi-hun?
Whoa, really? No way.
Yeah.
Let me see.
This dude right here, Greg Chun.
Let me see his face.
Who did he play?
Mickey, the guy that tries to like.
But in Squid Games,
he's Gi-hun.
He's already getting roles.
He's already getting roles.
And he was also in Super Smash. He's Ike in Super Smash.
Oh, and he was in Vision.
Can I see his face?
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
It was, you know, like I said, it was pretty similar. Like, you know, I mean, of course, the ending is like, you know, I'm not going to get into it, but the ending is the most pivotal point, in my opinion.
Oh, no shit.
And it was like, almost like, you know, the panels that you see in which, like, even the you know, all I'm going to say is just the furnace. Like, that's all you need to say. And, like, you can picture it, you know? And it was almost like beat for beat in terms of, like, that, too. So.
No, yeah, for sure. But, all right, so then once we start the movie, right, we see like, the first killing almost pretty close off the bat. Mm-hmm. But the first one happens on Halloween. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. So we see the first one. He kills the nephew, right? Mm-hmm. And then so we pretty much see the serial killer just keep going, right? But he starts to create a pattern. Yeah. Batman starts to kind of freak out a little bit. He's and then like I'm gonna go back to it every time, but I love that they were showing us the way he was getting his clues, following his leads, interrogating. But in terms of like the different holidays and like the way the killer was going about it, but we would see Batman get introduced to different rogues along the way. Yeah, right. So which one in either part 1 or part 2 was one of your guys' favorite rogue appearances that you guys like to see? Because we pretty much see all of them. There's like
honestly, it's a solid it's almost a semi tie, but I feel like she actually took it for me. Like Joker's was solid. Everybody come on, like that's an easy one, but dude, Poison Ivy's was really awesome to see this time around because like spoilers. Will not, do you want to get into spoilers or not?
Yeah. We are now going to start going into spoilers. Spoiler alert, because we're going to be talking about the villains and the rest of the movie.
So if you haven't seen it, go check it out and check back in.
Yes.
Because we're going to be talking about it.
Spoiler alert.
But all right, so my favorite part was just Poison Ivy taking over, like when she took Batman, and you literally see it for months that he's gone. Like you see the calendar go, and you see like Gordon and you see Dent. They're just like,
and then the
where
holiday
is
killer
he? Where's our
kept still
guy?
killing though. Like,
and like
still
think about it. This whole time he's just been like trapped for months, dude.
Yeah.
For months, and then the only person to save him was Catwoman. And then once she finally disconnected him, like he just straight passed out. But I mean, he's been doped up for like months.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that part really genuinely made a big impact on him. You know what I mean? Because he was held prisoner for so long.
And then plus she had him just signing off like
her
stocks and stuff.
And Alfred. Both Alfred and him, so they were like, there was nothing they could do, nothing.
Plus,
like,
I was thinking about it. I was like, Poison Ivy's like pretty OP.
I know.
No, she can be. Really she really can be.
She like really can.
Because I think in Arkham Knight, wasn't she like?
That's when she gets
really
like Omega levels kind of shit. Where she like she was gonna just toxify everybody. But, But
I would honestly say, obviously, Joker. He's probably my favorite villain ever in DC. But low key, like when Harvey Dent finally became Two-Face, I really liked that. That was really cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was. I just thought Duhamel did a good job of like putting that voice inside his head and then kind of like going back and forth on it, and then at the end he had such a good ending. I thought. But I guess I would say Joker. The Ivy was kind of weird for me, honestly, because like when it skipped those many months, and I was like, what? Like Batman's been away for this many months. I was like, what the hell? But probably, I would say Joker or Two-Face.
Okay. All right, for me, Scarecrow.
Oh, I forgot about Scarecrow. Shit.
Scarecrow, dude.
He was good.
Yeah, dude.
This was a great start.
Broke out,
that was a really
came
good
out on
appearance.
the horse.
He's on the horse. Plus, he looks sick too.
And then Batman
pretty well in this one,
tried to get his ass, and then caught him with the toxin.
Tried to gas him.
And then
failed.
put him through some bad shit. Yeah.
But I like how he tried to gas him, failed, and then like just stabbed him right in the abdomen, in the side, and you saw him like everything was red and fiery, and he was like wicked looking. Dude.
That was like wild that he goes back to the spot where his parents died, right? And you see him going back to this spot, and like I was like, wait, why is he taking off his mask? And he takes off his mask, and then thank God, Catwoman.
Yeah, she was
a real one.
She was a real one.
So I mean, I would give it to
she
Bree
was
because
pretty
I think
much his partner in crime and kind of solving like a lot of these clues and following these leads.
She was
She's
like
a
the
big part of
better
this movie.
detective than he was.
Yeah.
Like,
He was like, honestly, like I was telling Drew this the whole movie. I was like, she
Like-
fucking carried his ass
I know,
all the
with,
way
like,
through that
following leads and
investigation.
Because I was gonna say,
Oh.
out of the villains, like well, that was my stuff, but like Bree was more infatuated with like Catwoman because she's straight up like.
She's such a cool character to begin with, you know, like, and they just pass her off as like this, this sexy lady, mysterious lady.
Yeah.
But like here, it just shows
It's like, like she's like smart.
And
look
she's
at the
such a
way she's,
detective
like,
too,
Yeah,
just like
you know?
he
She's
is.
following up on leads.
Mhm.
But
that was so cool.
but no, yeah. So that actually leads me to my next question. Since like this is really just following Batman, like he's going through Gotham. He's like meeting
Learning
different
still,
rogues.
Yeah.
Like he's still learning. Did we like seeing him being more of the detective than he was being like the ass kicking superhero? And would that be something that we are hoping to see in the Robert Pattinson?
Ooh, Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna really be too much of a detective in Battinson's because I know there might be similar traits because in Battinson he is that young like rage-filled kid, but
and he could still be learning in that movie. Like,
exactly.
He was in this one.
So
how
I don't think he's gonna be as
following
good, but I think
investigation.
I don't think he's gonna be as good, but I think he's gonna like portray like that trait because like we didn't really get it too much with Affleck because Affleck was all about
he was just
freaking
the ass kicking.
cracking
exactly.
skull,
And then Christopher Nolan just kind of just on its own thing a while ago. So I think it'd be similar. It's really cool because the thing is that Batman's like slogan is like I think isn't it the world's greatest detective? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
So
But
like
we don't really get to see that.
we don't get to see it a lot.
Not
at
in
all.
his movies.
No.
Anyways.
Yeah. And
I think the closest that we get to that is in Arkham Knight games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
for
that
sure.
even still, like, he's...
It's
like, you
different.
just
It's its
beat
own
ass
different
the entire
universe
time.
too. Also, like,
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, like, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see.
I think
we're gonna see a
him
majority.
Be more of the detective Batman or the ass kicking
So
Batman?
I would want to see more of the detective, but the thing is, I think we're gonna get more of the ass kicking because, like, I don't know. If he's that young,
said he's that angry.
if he's that young angry Batman that we're like that we've never really seen on the screen, that means they're gonna try and show that off because we haven't really seen that again on screen as much as we have.
And the good news
so they're
is
probably gonna push it hard.
Yeah, but he is young too, so I'm hoping that they build into it. Like they show that, like,
but
I hope some detective.
I really hope they kind of circle around the detective thing because, dude, like, let's be honest, whodunit, like any sort of whodunit scenario in movies or anything else like that always works. We've seen it. I mean, we saw it
Knives Out.
Knives Out. It's already getting its sequel. Like, and this one too. Now that the Long Halloween is almost that same whodunit feeling. Yeah. That's why it's also regarded as one of Batman's best stories. Is because it has people really questioning left and right. Yeah. So like, if they honestly bring a bigger detective element into this next movie. Dude, it's just gonna be. It's gonna be good. That's all you can. You can't go wrong with a mystery like that.
And that's where I think it's. We are gonna get a glimpse of it. I don't think he's gonna be very great at it, but I think he's gonna be helped with Gordon and all that, and even Selena Kyle's in that one too. Because if you think about it, he's going after the Riddler, who is all about. You really have to be a great detective to catch him, because he's all about them jokes and all that. He's going after the Riddler and all that. So I think that's where you're gonna get the more detective and Battinsons compared to like you go to a lot of other ones. Gosh, you go to Affleck's and it's already Batman versus Superman. Yeah, it's already like versus Doomsday.
It's like putting him in a position to where he's like, all right, like the thing that's gonna happen is that he's gonna just like throw these hands. Exactly. Like that's gonna be the main thing about it. Yeah. And for this one, I think it would be like the best thing to go that like kind of like putting the puzzle together type of thing,
and I think the crime solving route, showing the steps, and then like you saw in
like I would love to see the fact of like pretty much him trying to learn to be a better like crime solver, along with Kamish.
Yeah,
carrying him along.
I really hope we see it though, because in this movie, I feel like in this animated movie, every single beat and every single clue, like, you saw it. And, even when it came down to emotional cues, like, one of the most important ones that, later in the movie, after Harvey Dent goes through his whole thing, and, like, he himself learns that, the whole ending part, like, who it is, like, something clicks in him, and it's that scene, where he's holding, what's his name, hostage or whatever, like, right before he kills him. Oh, no. That's when they're in the alleyway.
Oh yeah.
They're in the alleyway, and then like they're they're like accusing him, like and then Batman tells him, "Hey, we found the gun and everything at your place," and he's like he pauses, and then like something inside of him, like in the animation, you can see his face like click, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, it was me." Like that's when it was like that was the total like twist of it, but like we saw it. They made it very clear and deliberate. And I hope they do stuff like that in the movie because, like, otherwise, dude, like, I don't know, it's just gonna be lost. The detective thing, like, they have to be blunt about it because, like, people won't get it.
And then as I was watching this movie, that was a question that like popped into my head because it's not something that we've really seen in live action Batman movies. Like they're more focused on like, oh, let's see Batman kick ass, let's see his Batmobile. It's like, yo, let's see him be the world's greatest detective. That his slogan says he is,
and I think
it's one of the most compelling parts about Batman.
But also, like the biggest parts about him too, are Batman's villains, like Batman's rogues, and they gave us that in this movie too. But also the Bat family. I think that's the best
that's what I was gonna say. And we, a lot of his different sides, like his Bruce Wayne side, his Batman side, his like family Bat side, his such a complex character.
There's also like because what was I gonna say? With that's one of the biggest things that failed with Ben Affleck's Batman is that they wanted to throw him into an already created like universe. So naturally, his enemies were like what Doomsday or evil Superman, and then he's working with the Justice League. So you don't get his like actual rogues. There's no Joker. There's no any Scarecrow that he goes after. So that's why when like you look at Christopher Nolan's Batman's like. You get some glimpses of detective work a little bit until they hit Bane, because then Bane was just like all out like blast, right? So like you see him trying to capture Joker, but you don't see too much going on. And even in the first one when he's going against who does he go against in the first one? Isn't it Scarecrow? in the first Christopher Nolan one.
Yeah.
The Scarecrow. So you see a little
Which
bit
was
there.
Tommy Shelby.
Which was Tommy.
Yeah, which is Tommy Shelby. And actually, fun fact: Cillian Murphy tried out for Batman, didn't get it, and then they were like, "You're too good to not be in this, though." So they cast him as Scarecrow.
Shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you see a little bit of his detective work there, but not too much, because that was like Christopher Nolan's like own world, his own like thing. It had nothing to pertain to anything.
Yeah.
So what I'm hoping, and then when they went to Affleck, they were just like, you know what, like you don't have like villains, like your villains are like the Justice League villains. Like, you're just gonna fight.
Ridiculous.
Which is just such a big miss, though.
Exactly.
Because like as we saw in this movie, like Batman's rogues, doesn't matter which one you use. Even Mad Hatter, I was like, oh shit, it's Mad Hatter. Like, what the hell? Are just all just like they just have your eyes because they're good villains, and it adds to Batman's character.
And it looks like we're gonna get a glimpse at Batman's struggles with his villains early on, because like I said, he's already going against Riddler. Penguin is already in it as well, and then I don't remember if there's another one. I can't remember.
Yeah, no.
Isn't this one based off of the Long Halloween?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm not too
I'm
sure.
not really sure.
I thought I heard something that they want to get close to that storyline, but not really. Like they're basing it.
And part of me, another reason
which is scary or a good thing.
And, and I think it will be a good thing too, because I heard that Matt Reeves is also kind of portraying Batman's villains to real life serial killers. So and those are like very interesting. So you might have to see that aspect anyways of like how he catches them.
Yeah. All right. But now let's do your favorite villain. All right. So we did our favorite appearances, but favorite villain and favorite parts, and then a score. But first we'll do the Fave Villain and the favorite part first.
All right. I'll go first. At first I was thinking that it was Joker, but I think it was Falcone. But the top guy, I forgot his name.
Not the big strong girl.
No. She was too strong.
She was too strong.
But I think it was him, cause like I thought it was cool that they tied in the fact that Thomas Wayne was
his benefactor, like
teammate, his and like he kind of like
gave him the public legitimacy.
And like
be trusted.
And he's then really and it's crazy too, cause like he thinks of like Bruce Wayne as like a son too, because like they're still kind of working together on like foundation things like that.
And on a side note, like I love like how Alfred talks about the politics of it, how like Batman asks, he's like, why did my parents get involved with these people? They knew they were bad, and Alfred is just straight up, and he's like like they knew to do like actual good work, they have to get their hands dirty, or talk to people that do. And like he was straight up with him, and like that realization that like Batman had to basically right his parents' wrongs. That was awesome. And it all revolved around him.
It's just like another layer to like Batman's
this complex story
in his world.
I thought that part was really cool, because then it came like back to the very end. And then like Falcone's like dying in Batman's arms, and like then he told him the thing of like, it was like something about the coin
that you get what you take though.
Yeah.
You get what you take.
And then he didn't tell him that he was like Bruce Wayne, but like that was like his way of like, and like then he like kind of like cracked a smile, and like, dude, this is actually like pretty deep, man. Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, your final rate, right?
Right.
Damn, dude, this one was really good. I'm gonna throw it in the 9s, man. Like a 9.3. I really like this one.
Okay.
Let's see. My favorite villain is hard. Obviously, like I always just want to like be biased and go with Joker, because like I just think he's such a fascinating character, and the way they portray him throughout time is like insane.
I just thought it was funny once he was in him like that plane is like, and I don't even know how to fly this thing. And he pulls out the thing, and he like throws it away. Just trying to press
because
I thought that was funny.
Because he like tried to do his first kind of flyby, and like then he pulls out the book, and like, so that's how you do it, and then he just tosses it.
I would say Joker, but I do have to kind of give like a good like applaud to Scarecrow, because if there's anybody that grinds Batman's gears, it's Joker, right? Because they're so similar to each other. But the one person that actually like puts fear into Batman is Scarecrow, because Scarecrow manages to like bring out what he's scared of the most, and like his childhood trauma. So I'd probably have to give it a Scarecrow as a close second too, honestly. Favorite part, Honestly, I think when Joker's just going around like telling everybody like this is still my city, like he's like murking everybody.
I'm not gonna be number 2.
Yeah,
and he like
not being number 2.
Broke out like just to do that.
That was really cool. So then final rate, it's like I said, this is obvious that this is DC's like ballpark. Like animated ones are ballpark. It's also got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give it a 9.2. Like it was good.
It was really good, man.
All right, well, dude, it's such a solid movie, solid watch overall. I think my favorite villain though, in this one, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Batman's rogues. They're iconic and unlike anybody else. But for this one in particular, I think my favorite, dude, I loved Miss Dent. Mrs. Dent was the head of everything, and at the
absolute snake.
And at the end, she was the one that broke the bat. Like out of everybody, she was the one that he couldn't figure it out. And I really love that.
I'm not gonna lie, I also didn't see that.
I thought it was like Dent the entire time.
I really love that.
I was like, Batman's an idiot. Like it's clearly Dent.
Yeah, I love that they gave hints about like who it was her. They gave 3 specific ones. Like one where he comes downstairs and he's like, "Hey, you left the basement door open," and she's like, "I haven't been down there today."
Yeah.
That was the number one big one. The second one, which I mentioned earlier, where Dent stayed quiet after they mentioned that they found the guns in his house, and then the final third one that they made it super duper obvious in my opinion. This is like banging your head against the wall, like, dude, come on, open your eyes, was when Falcone comes up and he says, "Hi, Mrs. Dent." He doesn't say hi to Harvey. He doesn't say hi to anybody else. He says, "Hi, Mrs. Dent." And that's when he steps up and he's like, "Hey, don't talk to my wife, like, you creep." Yeah. And he doesn't say anything, and then he just walks away. But, he only specifically addressed her, and the whole time everybody else was like, "You telling me the boys in blue haven't figured it out? Like, you guys are fucking weak, they've been telling him the whole time, and they knew the whole time." Damn. Which was awesome, And so, that's why, she was just insane for me because, again, at the end, she was the one that broke him because he went up the stairs and he's like, he was my friend, it sucks that I failed him. I should have saved him, but he was my friend,
It's like, yo, I had to be better.
And he literally, lets her go, because... I mean, she already went through enough torment, and she already got her revenge, and to top it off, somebody already took the fall for her. What more can she, get? Yeah. So he just let her be. So, dude, she was great in this one.
Yeah,
Gilda.
Yeah, she actually won.
And she won.
Okay,
and my final rate, before I give it off to Brie, dude, honestly, great watch. And, every bit of it wasn't, I really didn't feel like it dragged.
No.
Maybe the second one just a little bit after he got knocked out.
I also felt like with this one, you really couldn't, take your eyes off
attention.
Of it, or you were going to miss something.
They're really all, every single detail from the fighting to what they were saying was important, So that being said, man, just easy watch. And again, they really did, the Long Halloween comic justice in this animated one for sure.
And it's such a critically acclaimed comic too.
And so I gotta give it
pressure to animate.
I gotta give it a 9.5. It's in the 9s for sure. It can't be because, man, and again, it's sort of in that style of the Justice Society, which we saw earlier this year. Yeah. But man, they just held true to the story, and that's the most important thing. And dude, how can you go wrong by following the story?
Plus, I loved the detail of keeping the animation new, but not new.
Yeah, old style,
it was
but
a nice
new.
blend of it.
And then more than anything, just like Matt said, were the layers, the different layers of confusion over and over and over again. It was just complex over each other, constantly, and it was just awesome, dude.
For sure. Brie.
I'm gonna go out with my rating first.
Okay.
I give it a 9.6.
Ooh.
High key. I honestly, the first 20 minutes of the movie, I'm sitting here and I'm watching the TV and I'm like Drew, we've seen this before. We've seen it. I don't know why. Just that scene of him at the beginning. It just, it's such Batman. That's what I think of when I think Batman. I had this conversation with him.
He looked really good in this.
He looked so good.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, it was interesting because Brie asked me a question. She was like, if you were to introduce somebody to Batman or say which is his best stories, which would it be? And honestly,
I would show them this.
After having watched this, honestly, this feels the best way to describe it. This is the spine of Batman. This is everything he has or is and will be. This is straight up Batman.
Yeah, that's something that I really liked about this movie. Also, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep griping on my girl Selena. Like, oh my God, she was so good in this movie.
Queen in this movie. Queen.
She's my favorite. Yes. Favorite scene was definitely I could go on, but favorite scene was actually when Harvey's holding the head of the family, like captive.
At the end.
And the daughter, she's like trying. She comes in. She like bodies Selena. Grabs the gun, tries to shoot Harvey. He's like, "There's only 2 bullets, sweetie. Like, sorry." And she loses it and just.
Yeah. Dude, that was crazy when she
so
ate it.
much.
She's a huge bitch.
She
was a tank, dude. Oh my! She was taller than him, than the Don. Taller than the head. At the same size as Grundy, straight up. She was huge.
I forgot Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, that's true. He was just a muscle for Harvey the whole time.
Born on a Monday.
Dude, he's so weird because he's like supernatural, like and that's how he is in the comics. He's just like not a human. Well, he's a zombie, but he's like something supernatural.
It was so cute.
What's that? Batman left him food. Yeah.
But no, his turkey Thanksgiving dinner.
Really quick. I will piggyback off of production B and say that Selena Kyle was my favorite villain, quote unquote villain, right? My favorite part was probably like one of the opening scenes when like Selena Kyle just like runs away from Batman, and like Batman's just trying to keep up with like different things, jumping around, but then he leads him to that giant stack of cash. It looked like $1 trillion. And so I thought that was kind of nuts, and but yeah, so like that was my favorite part, and it really got me into the movie. I was like, whoa, like look at Gotham, look at Batman.
That was the start of like.
That was so
I don't know if you guys noticed, but throughout the movie, Dent always had a choice. It was always like, remember when even Gordon gave him his gun? He's like, you know what, take it, but you know what, like he's like, just take it. That's all. He's like, whether you want to go in there, that's up to you, but take my gun.
It was literally like a telltale. But like
or even earlier,
it's like there's always this or that.
He gave him an alternate. Like Batman also gave him a choice of like you can either do this or.
Like, with the money.
With the money, that was the burning it. Yeah, that was the name. The number one thing that turned him.
Yeah,
that was the final two different things,
and then flipped the coin for that one.
And that was like
always two different.
And also, Dan was just watching them make out. So like, what's
that was weird. Yeah, well, they're about to make out. They didn't make out just yet, but they were
like, I'm not doing anything.
Yo, this is definitely not the thing I came here for, but this is what I'm staying for. This is what I'm staying for.
But as well as like real quick too, this also had a lot of parallels to The Dark Knight. Now that I'm thinking about it, like
for sure.
Like
that scene.
The stack of cash that was in The Dark Knight, and the feeling of like a villain winning at the end, which was Gilda, was the same as The Dark Knight. Because in The Dark Knight, the Joker wins because he didn't care if he got caught. He just wanted to show people that your whitest knight Harvey can stoop down to like our level. Yeah. And Gilda was like almost the same. Like she didn't care what happened or anything. She just wanted to prove. Yeah. So like they're weird pills to swallow, but they're very like different.
Yeah. No.
Like it's not a bad feeling. It's like a what? Like.
Yeah. For real. Like but also to end it with my score, I really love this movie. This is everything that Batman is and all he should be. I'm gonna go high here. I'm gonna go with my birth year, 9.7.
Whoa,
ooh, it's high.
That's
it's
good.
high, but I really like this movie and I really enjoyed it.
That's
awesome.
That's it.
Class, so that was our
class is over.
Really good closer especially for Halloween, the long Halloween. Awesome story.
Plus it kind of gives us a preview of all the other holidays too.
Yeah, exactly.
We go through Thanksgiving.
A full year, it's a full year, but a long Halloween.
Yeah. But I think the worst one was probably I'd go with the Mother's Day. Yeah, that was like the one that.
Dude, Father's Day was pretty.
Oh, Father's Day was a bad one.
Father's Day was real bad.
But the Christmas one was cool because the Joker, he was like, it's in his trees. Yeah.
But all right, so that's gonna be it for Matt's homework this week. Later, we're gonna have John's homework at the end of the pod. But we'll get into that a little bit later. So next, we're going to go ahead and dive into our yay or nay, because this week we're actually going to be keeping up with Dune. We are going to watch Dune this week for sure. Dune recently came out at least 2 weeks ago, or 1 week. I don't know exactly when it came out.
1 week.
But yeah, it's pretty hot fire right now. Everybody's kind of talking about it. It's definitely buzzing in Hollywood, so we're going to give it a watch. And then next week.
Plus our boy Charlemagne. What's his name? Timothy Chalamet.
Big Tim.
Chalamet. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. The kid. Yeah.
He's in this movie.
Right.
So
but also,
to all of us.
Turns out, kid's a sweetheart.
Yeah. And and he doesn't have an accent, which I thought he was just French.
Yeah, no, and he's like a great guy.
Yeah. You know what? I think I even knew that too because I think I saw him on Jimmy. So I just I don't know why I didn't even.
Yeah. Thanks though.
It's fine.
But anyway, so we'll definitely watch that this week. So if you want to watch it, you're interested in it.
Eternals,
Eternals.
On Friday.
We're also going to be watching Eternals as well. We're for sure we're not going to miss that. Like there's no chance. So for sure those two, make sure you go ahead and watch those because we're going to be talking about it next week for sure.
Yes, sir.
But all right, so let's go ahead and get into our yay or nay. Starting off with an interesting one, Chris Pratt making the rounds left and right. So recently he was in the news because he was cast as Mario because they are making a Super Mario Brothers movie. But now there's some news that he's also been cast as Garfield. I'm not sure why. I didn't even know they were making a Garfield movie.
I have a spin zone that we should be more hyped for the Mario movie because maybe like, whoa, this guy's really good at voice acting.
Yeah.
Let's give him another role literally weeks later.
Yeah. Really interesting. I mean, the last Garfield voice we got was Bill Murray. So
that was a great one.
That was really good.
That was a classic. Got two
sequels.
Go
back and watch that one.
Because it was like the first one, then it was like the something of two felines, a tale of two felines. I think.
Tale of two felines.
Yeah.
Go to the third one.
There was a third one.
Yeah, no.
I thought he
goes to like Paris or something.
Oh, I don't know that one. I haven't straight to DVD, I guess. But I'm gonna say yay. I think it's good to see Chris Pratt doing more stuff. He's an awesome actor.
Yeah.
And I can see him, based on his voice, the way he kind of plays it. It's similar to Bill Murray's take, in my opinion. So I could see him, pulling this off. So I'll say yay.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say that this fits a lot more than Mario.
I agree with that for sure too.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with yay for Chris Pratt, but also meh because I don't really care for Garfield too much.
But that's like basically my cat though.
That is dumb.
So
like,
basically,
like 10 is like the same dimensions like as Garfield.
So basically, your cat is Chris Pratt.
Spin zone on the spin zone.
Yeah.
10 Chris Pratt.
Yeah, but like I said, man, because I'm not too into Garfield. I never really got into it, so it's kind of like okay. Like I saw this and I was like, probably never gonna see it.
I just like seeing fat cats.
So, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you like giving cats horrible lives.
They're just funny to look at. No, they love it.
They love it. Yeah, Mr. Cat's just
yeah, dude, like that guy's a king.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
For those of you who don't know, they do own a cat. The twins here own a cat named Mr. Cat, and he is quite large.
He is quite large.
Very
quite
Garfield size.
But
and he takes funny meme pictures too.
Yeah. But all right. Anyway, so next we're gonna keep it up with the news. Next, there's some news that Jim Carrey has been cast as MODOK. So, Big Head MODOK, I'm going to say yay. I'm
going to say...
silly cat pics. But I'm going to say yay. You know what? Honestly, looking at the side-by-side, his face kind of fits, in a weird way, especially now that he's getting older. No, I think it's going to be live action. Yeah, so I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know what they're going to do with this, but...
I'm going to say nay.
Especially after Eggman. I'm going to say yay.
I'm going to give it a yay because, I like Jim Carrey. I'm not like big on him, but I mean I like him. He has some really good roles as the Grinch, as Bruce Almighty. So and recently I really enjoyed Sonic. That was the last thing I saw him and enjoyed it. So
Disney Plus shows. That's what it says.
Multiple Disney
I have no idea how they're gonna do so because MODOK does kind of look like a thing. I don't even know what it is.
But I think it's gonna be such a funny visual. Like this is strictly gonna be for the memes and for the visual. Because Jim Carrey's face, like...
He can do a lot.
Like, superimposed on a guy with tiny arms and tiny legs with his crazy face.
All I keep thinking of, and I feel like this is how it's going to turn out, is George Lopez.
I knew you were going to say that from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, like George Lopez's face.
Because
I knew you were going to say that.
His face is so, like, animated and like, twitchy and like, funny. And like, that's like, who he is. But, like, I am just imagining that, but on like a MODOK like CGI thing. Just like Jim Carrey's face going nuts all the time.
Yeah.
All I know is if MODOK is coming into the MCU, it's gonna get wild. Like these,
it's gonna
get all sorts of
interesting.
Weird. But all right, next we're gonna talk about the Morbius trailer in which what's his name, Jared Leto. Basically gave kind of a behind the scenes sort of rundown, what's going on, current semi sort of status on it. But just more of a teaser. We didn't get a whole lot of footage in it.
See a little bit of what like Morbius does.
Yeah, and he kind of explains his importance in terms of the MCU or at least in Marvel. Mm-hmm. But it looks meh. It looks kind of interesting.
Can we talk about all the freaking
Sony Marvel movies now?
Yeah, but no. Well, he was dropping like a lot of Spidey references.
Dude, he did at the end. He said, "There's a web full of
a web full of possibilities."
Yes,
Jared, you son of a bitch.
That is a crazy reference because of everything that's going on right now. We're getting so much info and just big waves of Venom now in this blah blah.
That was a lot.
It's crazy.
And then there was a someone said that there was a little glimpse of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, but it was in a picture.
It's really?
And then also it was the Daily Bugle, and it was the same Daily Bugle logo as the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
So maybe he will be
there's a lot
one of the new people in, because didn't they say Sony's gonna have 2 more Spider-Man movies? So maybe Tobey Maguire's coming back for another.
Maybe.
I wonder if it's going to lead more into a live action more of Spider-Verse, but on Sony's side. You know what I mean? Where they dive into one of Spider-Man's stories where that one cosmic spider is just killing all of the Spider-Man in the universe.
No, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to lead to that sort of thing. Because
he's
kind of a vampire too.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Those what's those beans called?
I feel he has this really
they're the ancient spiders or something.
Ability. He does.
They're also
kind of
vampires.
I think Morbius does.
Because he kept doing those pulses.
It's echo location.
Teasers. Yeah. Okay,
so, and I think that's what it is.
A bat.
And one thing, there you go. So then, another thing too is that it looks like he gained some muscle for this, as well as there's a scene where he looks like he's so skinny. I wonder if he fluctuated in weight in this.
You know what? It would not shock me because this movie has been in development for 3 years, and they've been
it's gotta be more
working on it for so long, probably more. Yeah. But yeah, I know part that you're talking about. I was like, damn, is that really him?
Yeah, it makes me wonder because he did win I believe an Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club. And he's a pretty good actor because not only is he going to be in this, he's going to be in Gucci, the movie Gucci.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even know that was him.
And he kind of looks like an old fat Mario.
Yeah,
now.
So he has that ability to kind of use that. So I'm very interested in this. I'm very interested to see what it is.
Yeah, I must say, I hope it's dark. I'm more of a meh, but you know what?
I'm gonna say yay.
I'm gonna go yay.
Hopeful meh.
Yeah. Go on. I'm gonna go yay.
I'm gonna go yay.
I'm a big Jared guy.
Oh, alright, yeah.
So
big 30 Seconds to Mars fan.
Oh yeah,
we love it.
Alright, so this next one's semi-gaming, so we'll talk about that one next. But alright, so there's some Star Wars news, some really interesting, exactly. So we got a trailer for Book of Boba Fett, our first actual trailer that we see. We see a lot of Boba basically, stepping in, a lot of action. We also see a lot of, what's her name, the bounty hunter, Fennec, by his side, basically throughout the entirety of the trailer.
That kept throwing hands with our fucking boys. What are they called? The Bad Batch.
And basically, it seems like he really is making his own new syndicate, with all new rules and everything, based on the ending too.
Built on respect.
Yeah, built on respect.
That one, I just got Star Wars, but mob.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hyped for it,
honestly,
because now we got the cowboy. We already got the cowboy and cowboy western style with Mandalorian. Yeah. Now I think we're diving into mobster territory with Boba, I'm all for it.
I just think Boba's at a point now.
Huge yay!
I think Boba's done taking orders from people. I know in the universe Star Wars, him and Vader always feuded. Vader hated Boba, so I think now he's in control.
But he definitely kept him. Or kept him close by because of his voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
because of all the clones.
Yeah.
But this was okay. That's kind of sad.
I know. Yeah, that is sad.
But
because of Rex, they were best friends.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
We're not trying to cry.
Okay. So I'm very excited though. Like I said, I just keep going back to that quote where they said it's all killer, no filler. So I'm so excited for that.
And we got a date.
Yeah, it's December 23rd or 29th?
23rd. No, wait, 29th.
I think it's 29th because what I think is going to happen...
next year.
This year. December 29th?
Yeah.
Because
Hawkeye coming out too?
Hawkeye comes out, so
Hawkeye and Boba over the holidays?
We are spoiled, guys. We are so spoiled because we're going to get Hawkeye for that whole kind of month and all that, and then Book of Boba Fett is dropping as well, so
it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's Disney
awesome.
Plus has been on it.
Yeah. Honestly, but it's good to see, especially after such a rough year last year.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think everybody's earned it.
2020 was a long Halloween.
Yeah. So,
that was a long Halloween. Jesus Christ.
But, all right, next let's go ahead and talk about The Witcher 2 has revealed some new monsters, some new personnel.
Toss a coin to the Witcher.
What's this that we got going on? What's the new monsters that we have? So we see like a bat, one of them.
Yeah.
We see like all sorts of different monsters. We see, I don't know, it looks pretty good. It looks real detailed.
You know what? That's good though. I haven't really played the games, right? I haven't really played the games, but
the show
according,
is
so there's a Leshy in there. There's a Bruxa.
What's a Bruxa?
No idea. Like I said,
Groot's in there.
Yeah, hey,
Groot's
Groot in there. Shout out.
Maybe a Draconid.
Shout out
Grita, like
the Man Bat from Batman.
Remember that jump scare from Arkham?
Oh my god,
dude!
Dude, all right.
That jump
so
scare sucks.
like playing that game, that was like a side quest.
Yeah.
So that wasn't part of the story,
and
it was not like you're expecting
anything.
That was the only way to initiate it. You know, like you can't initiate it any other way.
And it was just going up buildings. It was going up buildings in that fashion of taking the grapple hook.
For those of you who haven't played Arkham Knight, basically Man-Bat comes out, which is a giant, bat creature thing. And the only way to access him, which players didn't know, is that you basically grapple around the city, but it's a specific roof that you grapple onto, and after that one, he pops out and scares the living crap out of the player.
Goes
yeah. And it's nobody knew about it in the beginning, and everybody freaked out. So it was pretty sick though.
It was cool. I liked it. It was a cool aesthetic.
But all right,
that was the kind of shit that I would put hair on your chest.
Let's say yay! Good to see more monsters.
Yeah, you know what? Apparently they're like a big part of the story.
And good quality.
A lot of people were
great
apparently
quality in the pictures.
Last season they had a lot of story depth, but they didn't really dive into the monsters too much. So I hope we get more.
All right, so we got a very interesting one, this next one, because it is another animated one, but it is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. So
we got a Buzz Lightyear trailer, in which it's basically the show that we see in Toy Story, all the Buzz Lightyear, the space stories and everything that he goes through. This is it, and he looks completely different than the toy. In my opinion, some of the people look a little kind of wonky.
Yeah, that's a little weird. But
looking.
I think Buzz looks great.
He just looks like regular.
I like
Chris Evans voicing him too.
Chris Evans, that's gonna be good because the toy in Toy Story is based after this character.
Yeah, and the planet looked cool. The swampy kind of foresty planet they land on looks pretty cool. I don't know. It's interesting.
Plus the actual jet that
that was cool. Yeah,
that was cool.
All I hope is though that they don't turn it into kind of like if they do a Woody movie after this and it's all Western based. I hope it doesn't turn into.
I wouldn't want to see that.
If anything, if they made a sequel to this with more like Zurg or whatever his name is, that would be cool. I think that'd be cool. And then that's it. Just 2 movies, done. Close it off. Yeah, that's it. But yay, I'm looking forward to it. Yay, it looks cute. Not bad. Yay.
Oh yeah,
it's
a big yay for me. But every time I think about this stupid trailer now, I think about this guy on TikTok.
Oh yeah, his name is Soups, and he
for the most part
culture game on TikTok, right? He's got millions of followers.
Yeah, no, this guy's pretty cool, like for the most part, and he gets a ton of likes, ton of follows, ton of views and stuff. But dude, this guy was watching this damn freaking trailer, and was going nuts, dude. Cause there's a part to where it's I think he says to infinity, and then it cuts off.
Yeah.
And then he jumps in, because he got big hands. And he jumps in, and he's like, and beyond! And I was like, dude, whoa, man, you gotta relax. And, this guy's cool for the most part.
No, yeah.
But it, dude, that was a little much.
Yeah, that was a little much.
Let's cut it back.
I'm pretty...
It's Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
I like the movie. I'm not going crazy for it.
Back
I'm not going absolutely crazy for it, but I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna like it. Buzz looks cool.
I feel like that's how everybody is. So I don't know why this guy was getting a little cringe on us.
Yeah.
But alright. So next we're gonna talk about Cowboy Bebop finally dropped their official trailer, full official trailer this time around. Honestly, and that being said, dude, yay! Honestly, smooth. It looks like
the cinematography though.
I'm honestly looking more and more forward to it because it looks like they took Cowboy Bebop and they're actually tweaking it and making it their own. You know, which I'm so glad they're not doing kind of like Erased, where it's beat for beat the anime. It's no, you know what? I've already seen the anime. Give me something kind of newer. You know, and it looks like they're genuinely taking it and they're doing that. You know,
which is different genres in like this space, like with anime or with superhero stuff, like follow what Marvel did. Marvel's using original stories but tweaking
it. Yeah, exactly. So it looks good on screen.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the story that they're putting. Like,
exactly.
Just gotta do that.
But and it feels like they're trying to do this with Cowboy Bebop, which I'm excited because I need a good live action anime project.
Yeah, because
if
this does well,
none of them are good.
then I think
really
we're gonna
good,
get
too.
a lot more like big budget type of stuff like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, it looks good. I'll give it a yay. Like I said, I'm not big into anime, so then I'm naturally just not gonna be big into live action anime. But it looks good. In my opinion, if there's an anime that you can recreate that can look pretty good,
like that could work.
It would be this one because let's be real, like we've seen it with Dragon Ball, it doesn't work. Demon Slayer, it'd be really hard and it'd take a lot of budget to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So this seems like it would be the right step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
If they flop this, I think it'll hurt a lot. But if they do good, I think it'll help bring in more revenue, more people to do better jobs with this because it's really hard to take that from a anime to a live action.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because like for some kind of reason, like it like just doesn't work. Like the transition doesn't work.
Doesn't work
for like comic books. For like comic books, it's easy.
Yeah.
Or well, like it took some work for that, but it's like they finally got like their fastball now.
Yeah.
It sucks that just like people don't
Hopefully
realize
they
that
can pull it
like
off.
you just got to do that. You know, like
Yeah.
come on, it's like it's hard, but like
Yeah.
just follow the comic, dude.
Yeah,
That's all it
yeah,
is.
no,
Like,
it's
boy, just follow the comic.
It's just like the formula's there now.
Yeah.
And it was given to us by the MCU.
Exactly.
So just try that at least. Come on, try it.
But all right. So next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Squid Games creator is talking some mean shade, some interesting games. So apparently there was some news that LeBron came out and said, what did he say specifically? He was talking trash about Squid Games ending.
They didn't like the ending.
He said that he didn't like the ending. Yeah. So he was at a press conference for basketball, and then when he was done asking his questions, one of his teammates, I believe Anthony Davis, was walking by, and I think Anthony Davis said, Did you finish Squid Games? He's like, yeah, I finished it. It was great, but I didn't like the ending. He's like, I wanted him to get on the plane. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
But the Squid Games guy took that to heart.
I know. He got real choked about it.
And he basically said, like, have you seen Space Jam 2?
Yeah. I was like, bro, relax.
But I was like, all right. I was honestly, I was like,
athlete.
woohoo! That was pretty sick.
So that's a good comeback. But on a professional level, man, you gotta keep your cool. You gotta keep your cool because the thing is,
it was a little too far for what he said. You know,
well,
it was also funny, but it was also pretty cool.
That was like poking fun at each other, and then finally one guy just goes for the jugular.
They like poked each other, and then he just like dropped an atom bomb on him.
That's just tough to see at that point.
In my opinion, it's
everyone's a loser.
It's hard. It looks bad on the Squid Games creator though because.
But is he wrong though?
No, he's not wrong.
That's what makes it a jugular shot.
Yeah, no. He's not wrong. And like I said, LeBron's not an actor. He's not gonna do good in Space Jam. Neither did
anybody else.
Jordan either. It was good for whatever, but it wasn't great. The thing is that like it makes me feel as though the Squid Games creator doesn't know how to handle criticism. Like that's what it makes me think about. Professional athletes are always graded on a high level on how they handle criticism, how they handle, you played bad, what about this? You played this, what about that?
Yeah, of course.
And it's like you're raking so much revenue. Why is one guy that has nothing to do with anything acting, anything movies, getting under your skin so much?
I actually think that LeBron answered him back. He's like, "Wait, is this guy serious?"
Yeah, because at first I think the initial comment was, "Oh, how about you make a TV show and I'll judge your ending and I'll say how bad it is." And I was like, LeBron wasn't necessarily saying your ending was shit. He just said I didn't like it because he didn't get on the plane.
Yeah. And to be honest, I kind of wanted him to get on the plane.
I wanted to get on the plane too.
I wanted him to get on the plane too because I just wanted this to be like a good one season thing.
So for the way I see it is just like, look, if you're the Squid Games creator, listen, like you got a huge W here. Like, and he already came out and said he's not rich. He's not a rich guy. He didn't get a bunch of whole revenue from this because he's only getting paid contract by Netflix. Take your W, like handle the criticism and just go, I don't care. It's my show. Like, I'll do whatever.
Yeah, no, and it's also...
I don't think I would have answered him, though.
But he's also new. He's new to the
That's what I'm saying, is that he's like an
amateur. Hollywood
scenes. Because of that, is he clout chasing?
Then that's what I was actually going to bring up, too.
That could be...
And honestly, low-key, I don't think that's genuinely his intention, because I feel like it was a little bit too personal.
Yeah.
Like, I think he just rebutted, like, without even thinking, you know, just
that
straight
was
up,
just
this was his
pure
first response.
reaction.
And that's how it came out. But now, because of that, he's definitely
like,
getting hella clout for it.
Yeah,
you know?
no, and
like,
it's,
so.
and, like, this has obviously been, like, a passion kind of, like, project like, for them, because, like, they were trying to get this in the works with, like, 10 other,
and they were always denied,
production studios.
Right,
for like the last like 12 years, and it finally got going like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, finally
But,
so I can see him getting kind of mad. He's like, "How dare you talk about my baby like that?"
Yeah.
But it's also like, bro,
but I'm gonna say,
it's also Twitter.
But I'm gonna say yay, because like it was kind of cool to see like LeBron get dunked on. Like, by this like nobody,
because that doesn't happen.
This nobody like
you know,
creator, but that's suddenly like huge shit.
I'm gonna say yay, too.
I'm gonna say nay because this was clout chasing.
Ooh,
this was clout chasing.
I mean, it makes sense because LeBron is one of the like most famous,
like on the planet,
individuals on the planet,
the
dudes.
dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with nay as well. I just feel as though he took the criticism a little too personal. I feel as though it's not just LeBron that has problems with your ending. There's multiple people that have problems with your ending, and it's not like LeBron said the ending was shit. He just said, I didn't like that he should have gone on the plane to see his daughter. Literally, the guy that he did this for, the person that did this for, didn't even get on the plane. You know, at least to say hi.
That's why he can't even get pissed at Bron, because he's being Family Guy.
And does LeBron say stupid shit? Everybody says stupid shit. Yeah, like a lot of times I don't listen to a lot of people, but I guess it's just a nay for me because I just feel as though what is one guy's that has nothing to do with your show or anything.
Yeah.
Like, how does it get under your skin that much? It just boggles my mind.
Clout chasing, bro. What we should do is get them both on the pod and they can discuss.
Yeah, no, so feel free.
And John Cena.
But that's after we have John Cena, though.
Yeah, okay,
John Cena first.
I want to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
Johnny's got some questions.
But anyway, so last thing on our yay or nay, it's going to be about Ant-Man. So there's some news that Ant-Man Quantumania has recently cast Bill Murray in the movie. So we're going to have Bill Murray in the MCU, which is weird because he's old.
He's old. I haven't seen him in anything.
Like shit,
he don't look good. Yeah.
I don't even think he's in the new Ghostbusters.
It just looks like a bag of baseball. Just like a bag of banana pudding. Like,
like he looks like in Zombieland when they shot him and killed him. That's what he looks like now.
But it's also feels like he looks like.
What is he gonna be?
I don't
know, dude. I have no idea.
I'm
gonna say yay because I'm happy that he's still alive.
What if he's Hank Pym's best friend?
Oh my god.
Oh,
yes, he could be.
That'd
be cool.
They used to be boys back in the day.
What I have to see like what his role is. Like, is it just like a side role, like nothing too big?
I just don't know what it's gonna be because I feel like
what
just
else
if he
can
moves,
he add? Yeah, he's gonna.
That is like bones are gonna fall.
Or like maybe
or like his skin, because his face is like sagged down to like right here.
It might not even be a big part. Someone might have just saw him like on like set or something. It was like Bill Murray. Like it might just be like
Bill Murray.
It might just be like a tiny little like
Murray
it might just be like a small little cameo, kind of like.
He's just gonna be the next Stan Lee. Like, he's just doing cameos.
That'd be kind of cool.
But he has like no lines. Like he's literally like in like the background, just like drinking coffee.
Yeah. I have no idea.
But I'm gonna say yay. I guess like a soft
soft
yay.
Is he even in the Ghostbusters?
I'm gonna say yay because he's still alive.
I
Yay!
I'll give it a yay. I like Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I don't expect too much from him, so.
Bill Murray is a guy that I'm afraid of when I see his name trending on Twitter. It's like, why is he trending?
God,
yeah. So, because
who do you think? Okay, wait. Hot take. Right hot take. Tell me right now. Who do you think is gonna bite it first? The Queen of England or Bill Murray?
Dude, the Queen of England is never gonna die, dude. Like,
the Queen of England drinks baby blood. So.
The blood of virgins.
Yeah,
she gets the stem cells transplants. She's just like hooked up. She's like Palpatine, just like on her last hooks, just like clones.
She's going for like immortality.
She's got clones.
She's like
she's a cool throne.
There's a Snoke version.
She's been around for a while.
She's not going anywhere.
And you know what?
So who are you gonna take? Who do you pick? Oh, you picking Bill? Bill's gonna bite it first.
Yeah.
Bill's gonna bite it first.
Dude, Bill looks like he's close.
Bill
looks like he's close.
The Queen is going nowhere.
The Queen is like that for a
And
while.
it's also like, I feel like she's had clones, but it's like they just figured out clones, so they cloned her right now.
Oh, like
so like they're not young clones, they're just old clones. Yeah, so it's perfect. So people just think she's super old.
There's like 30 of them.
Dude, the Queen has been a bag of dust for like years now. Dude, and you know what?
A bag of dust and carpets.
Part of me thinks, boys, I think we're in trouble, dude, because a lot of people have died in that family. A lot of people that I think.
Oh yeah, they don't like people talking bad about them.
A lot of personal people.
I mean, but
lads don't come
of course,
first.
Lads don't.
We love
Mates.
Peaky Blinders.
God save the queen.
Yes, but lads
Or
just
the
don't come
aliens,
first.
or
that's how fucking
themselves.
dude,
Whatever
dude,
they got going
that's
on.
how fucking old she is that they still have kings and fucking queens, dude.
Yeah,
She's not letting it go either.
No,
She's
she's like, no, we're gonna be this forever.
He's like,
I
yeah,
bet they have a
no.
fucking
I
castle
feel like
too.
those guards gonna be like, dude, are we still doing the whole king thing?
Hey, yo, has she died yet? No, bro.
No,
We
bro, we
still
still have one.
Alright, we'll check back in next week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So,
But
yeah,
alright.
you're trending on Twitter.
There's a new pod
Yeah.
segment of checking in on the queen.
Yeah,
just
She's
every
still
week.
alive.
She's
She's
still
still
alive.
up.
And I was talking to her.
Current picture, most recent picture of Queen insert here.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Quick, it's
But that's
over.
gotta be in the
Checking the
pod now.
queen.
We gotta keep up with the queen.
Keeping
Yeah.
up with
And
the
also, and like try to see.
Dude, that
It's like,
sounds
all right,
like
so
a-
is this guy gonna outlive the queen?
That sounds like a weird like MTV like reality, like Keeping Up with the Queen or some
Keeping up
shit.
with the queen.
Yeah.
But alright, so
Written MTV.
that's going to be
Go
it
for
for our yay or nay segment. Next, we're going to go ahead and quick fire our gaming segment because we do have a little bit to talk about. First off, one that I didn't have written down that I read about recently, actually, which is very interesting. So, news about GTA 6.
Oh.
It is currently...
I thought you were about
so
to say the
I
trilogy.
hate to
I was
break
about
it to you
to say, fuck
guys,
you. I
bad
don't wanna hear it.
news. Currently in development hell. It's currently there's just not a lot of people working on the game. Rockstar really isn't supporting it right now. They're more so supporting. They're gonna do a remaster of the first Red Dead Redemption. Other than that, GTA 6 really isn't
And
going
then
anywhere.
also they're doing a VR in GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, exactly. So they're working on all these other
So,
projects,
all
and
these other
currently
projects.
GTA 6 is in development hell. So
Okay, so
it's pretty sad. Pretty sad
GTA
news.
is the video game version of the DCEU. Like they're just
currently?
terrible.
Oh my,
Like, fucking horrible. Like
Okay.
like they have some bangers and shit, but it's just like you're not going in the right direction. Nobody wants to play GTA 5 anymore. And the only people that do are people that mod that shit up where you run as a Hulk and just beat the shit out of everybody. But like, let's be real. Did you just like hand fart into the mic? Dude,
Why?
so but like, let's be real.
I was gonna do it
Dude,
to see if they noticed.
They release a new car. It's like every other fast car in the fucking game, and it cost me $4 million. I'm
But
not
it drifts
buying it.
this time.
It doesn't even
drifts.
fucking do that. Dude, let's be real. So, it's already been factually proven that the fastest car in GTA 5 is the Fister 811. And
One of the cheapest.
one of the reasons
exotic
why I know
cars.
that is because when I was driving with Matt, he had a $3 million car, and I was fucking passing him.
Yeah,
Your
like
fister.
And I
Wasn't
looked it
even
up,
jump.
and it's the fastest car. You can get it for $1 million. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money. People that still do shit in their game, I don't understand it.
Why?
Like, it's so tiring. It's so boring.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
mindless.
It's just grinding at this point.
And
for
it's
cash.
sad because we
Just
had
grinding.
some of the funnest times on GTA.
Yeah.
The other day, I was running around a tank just blowing up people, and I thought, oh man,
See,
the
that's a good
days.
time. Yeah.
The days.
this is awesome.
So Rockstar, figure it out.
Figure it out,
Figure it out. Put some people on that game because we're getting bored over here.
Yeah.
But all right, so next, Spider-Man 2. So they did recently there was a side-by-side in terms of the Spider-Man suits, of course, by the original Insomniac's Spider-Man, the first one, in which we see our Peter Parker in his blue, red, and white suit, of course, something that became sort of iconic when it first came out. But now we got to reveal, in the side-by-side of the two different suits, and it's just basically more detail. It's really not a whole lot of difference, but it still looks clean.
It's a tad more cherry red.
A lot
Yeah.
more on the glove as well. A lot
Uh-huh.
more gauntlet looking on the gloves, and a little bit more on the boots
I
as
like it.
well.
Well,
And a little
also-
bit more vibrant, as you can see.
But
It's more
also-
red. It's less orangey.
So
it's
the
more
thing
blue.
for this one, it's got the arms on its back now.
Yeah, which is nice. I like it. I
Looks
like
like
the way
they
it looks.
took the old one and then applied a filter, and they're like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. I kind
Let's
of like
just
this topic
Instagram
because it
filter
was
this one.
the way they took it. It was just like if it ain't broken, don't fix it. And
Yeah.
that's what they did. And
Yeah.
I agree with it.
They gave it the old polish.
Yeah,
Give it
because
a good spit shine.
Because they already know
Well,
at the end of the day,
false.
these games are filled with so
False.
many different suits,
Mhm.
So it's like, don't worry about it. We got more suits.
Yeah,
Like,
because
this one's just a little
everybody's
bit
probably
better.
not even gonna play with this one. That's
Exactly.
that's
yeah,
the
they're gonna
default
switch it out
one.
right away.
Yeah, like these guys are gonna grind for all the suits.
Exactly. So, but all right. So next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the fact that Apple Music is now currently, apparently, on PS5.
Yeah.
So who's still buying Apple Music?
It's all about Spotify anyways.
Why? Yeah. Why?
But
or,
also,
like-
does anybody have a PS5? Who has a PS5?
who's-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Literally nobody.
on
Just
nobody.
scalpers.
And
Unless you're a
apparently,
bot.
for the
Bots have
record,
PS5.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
Robots.
been
This is this is a good thing for the box.
That's what I was about to say. There's been lots of news that apparently PS5 has now currently surpassed Nintendo Switch in terms of sales, but people are still saying, "Well, that's
like,
cool, but like I still haven't gotten mine."
Everybody has a Switch.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have Switches.
And Switch never had that problem of like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to get a Switch. It was always like, oh, I can get one easy.
Yeah,
like
Amazon just if you wanted to. Yeah.
But I mean, like, let's be real. Like, Spotify is on Xbox. It's probably on PlayStation. Like, nobody gives a shit about Apple Music. Like, just open up Spotify and like open up Rocket League and just.
Well, that's a very good thing though, because
let it rip.
Spotify is supreme, like 1000%.
Yeah,
like
better interface.
It is superior. It's got a better interface. Sponsor us or something, or
dude,
like whatever.
The other day,
yeah, I mean, just give us
I'm in my vehicle with Nick, and I'm like,
$5.
Nick, let me play a song. I play a song, and I'm like, Nick, why is it on Apple Music? And he was just like,
oh,
what the fuck?
Music?
He was like, oh, what the fuck? And he like swiped it because I guess like his iPhone did it automatically. On his own iPhone, would rather do Spotify than Apple Music.
Yeah,
like,
for sure, Spotify, 100%.
All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and talk about A Quiet Place. So there are some talks, in particular that they're looking to turn A Quiet Place into a game.
I don't like this.
I don't understand it.
I don't know. You
if
know,
this
we already
was a nay or a yay, it'd be a nay.
The way I see it, we already kind of have a sound-based game, and that was The Last of Us. That was a lot of sound-based. You had to be quiet, with the certain zombies that were clickers. Mm-hmm. They were blind, and they only saw like based on sound, which was kind of the same thing. Same, also post-apocalyptic. But I don't know.
Just like stick with the movies. Like, why is it gotta go to the game?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they took a new story and a new spin, hopefully if they didn't like just beat for beat do the movie in a game, then maybe I'd be interested.
Now I'm thinking about it, I can see it being terrifying as shit though, like having to be like quiet.
But would it be a single player game or like you're talking
know.
multiplayer, kind of like Dead by Daylight?
I don't think it would be anything like that because at that point I just don't even think it's worth it. I think they're gonna want to try and spend some time to make something like give you a crazy story because like. In the new Quiet Place, you don't just deal with the monsters anymore. You kind of deal with like people cannibals, and all that. So maybe they could go in the right direction. But my only question is like, why? Like how? How would they even do this? Like, it just doesn't seem like something.
Yeah, because that would entail like an entirely different like type of story, or are they just gonna follow the same
beat for beat?
I don't think that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no.
We'll see, but I guess we'll see.
I can see it as a phone game.
Yeah.
Speaking of phone games, Pikmin Bloom, we forgot to talk about this one. So, recently they released Pikmin Bloom, which is basically the successor to Pokemon Go. The next version, which Niantic also made this one.
Technically the successor to Harry Potter.
Yeah, technically.
Every day. Yo, you guys remember that shit?
No, what are you talking about?
Dude, what was that on? That was on...
What are they talking about?
What?
Huh?
Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go every day.
Just saying that like twice in a row still doesn't. I don't know.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Really
no
way.
Still.
I was only gonna say like these like things look like me and John.
I'll post a TikTok about it.
Things.
Yeah.
The Pikmin. Yeah.
Pikmin.
I'm the blue one that falls. He's just like. He's just like. But it's a pretty fun game. It's pretty much like Pokemon Go, but this one is really cool because in different. You know how it's Pokemon Go is a big focus, of course, on catching. You walk, you catch Pokemon, but in this one, it's really cool because you walk, and when you walk, you plant flowers. And the whole purpose of the game is you want to make the whole planet covered in flowers. What? So it's pretty cool. Like, you can even see other people's, like, little, like, flower trails when they're walking. Like, it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna download this.
So you do different colors of flowers. They all have different powers. And, you hatch, or, like, you plant little Pikmin because they're plants. And they pop out, and they're, like, little different ones. Right now I have a blue Pikmin with a red Mario cap. And his name is Luigi.
I want this game.
So it's pretty cool. Right. It's a pretty fun game. Pretty chill, good, chill times. So that one's interesting.
See. It's pretty interesting. I mean,
it's a soft game. Yeah, it's pretty.
It's literally got the exact same layout as like Pokemon.
No way.
Yeah. No, exactly.
It's like the exact same company. So it's like the streets and all that. You see all that. So it's just got its own twist in it. Because I believe after Pokemon Go, they made a Harry Potter one with Niantic.
Oh, they did.
And then now they're on the Pikmin one. So.
Pikmin.
But anyway, so last for our gaming news. A sort of big one that we didn't get to talk about last week, but the Suicide Squad trailer, the game, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, came out, in which we see the whole squad basically taking, real rough this time around. We see it's real violent, real gritty, but pretty cool in the realm again in the world of the Arkham games.
And then Rocksteady's making it.
And Rocksteady is making this again. The total creators of all the Arkham games, aside from Origins, they just didn't make Origins. But dude, looks good.
It looks good,
really good.
Yeah, everybody looks
a little
cool.
dumb though.
Yeah, Flash looks
little
dumb.
bit.
He looks like he takes power walking way too seriously.
Yeah. But Deadshot.
Deadshot looks good.
I like low key.
Everybody else looks really good.
I think
Yeah,
the design of these
too.
characters and how they look are kind of better than the actual live action movies we
Movie?
get.
Except
Like, Boomerang?
for
I-
King Shark.
King Shark.
I don't
That's
know.
adorable.
I like
Okay,
him
so
looking like a
his
big
face.
thumb.
Nanue in the Suicide Squad is like cute, but this one in just
Is,
Kill the
like,
Justice League
badass.
is like
This
a
one looks
fucking
like
monster.
he's
bro.
gonna steal your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's the verbal meme of like, so the King Shark in like the actual kind of movie is the guy that's like
That she tells
like
you not to worry
telling
about.
your father that it, or like telling the girl's father, I'm gonna bring her back by 10.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
the one in the game is like, she calls me daddy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
verbal meme.
I think, and then like Boomerang looks cool because
He does look really good.
in the other one in the live action it's
He does
like
look whack.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
okay,
Died early.
like and then you died mad early. So
But all right,
For
so
a
we're
reason.
all kind of looking forward to it. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks
I think
really
it'd be a
smooth,
nice
so-
fun little
looks cool.
co-op. I think.
So we'll see what happens with that one. But all right, so that's going to be it for our gaming segment. Now, up next, we're going to go ahead and do...
Really quick, I'm sorry. Coming in hot, BlizzCon 2022
got delayed.
canceled
Yeah.
for reimagination,
Oh,
whatever the
delayed.
fuck that means.
What is that?
So BlizzCon is
Actually,
where
it
they
just got
announce...
Breaking,
Of Blizzard.
breaking
all
bees.
all the,
Breaking bees.
They announced all of the
Coming
Diablo,
hot.
the World of Warcraft, I
All
mean,
that
same thing
stuff.
with Call of Duty stuff, because, I mean, it's BlizzCon Activision as well. It got delayed, canceled.
It got.
So is it Blizzard?
Officially got canceled as of
What the hell?
20 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
they were
Got
trying to
Oh my
delay it,
God.
but now it straight up got canceled.
And on that news, today also marks the anniversary, the 2-year anniversary for them announcing Blizzard announcing Overwatch 2.
Whoa.
2 years
And
without
that game still hasn't came out.
any-
That's a DC move.
Forgot
I
that
am
game.
waiting. I am gonna sit there and wait.
Oh,
I
you
just
know what?
wanted to share that with you.
That's a DC
Sharing my
move.
pain.
You know what? Living in Spain without the S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was breaking bees.
And,
Breaking
and
Bees.
that was Breaking Bees.
Buzz, 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 buzz. Yeah. But all right, so that's gonna be it for our gaming segment. Now we get to close it off with something interesting. John's homework.
Yeah, we're actually out of
Starting
time.
off
Sorry.
with well, yeah, we'll see. Got the question.
Now he's mad. Now he's mad.
But all right,
Now
kick
he's
us
mad.
off, kick off November, our
November.
Turkey Bowl month.
Turkey
Whole
Bowl.
month,
Watch
yeah.
out.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Let's hear
tuned.
it. What are we watching this week? What's going on this
Well,
week?
first, I'll be seeing Down After Class.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Too tension?
A little disrespectful.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
With a
Taking a
roller.
taking a page from the book of Boba.
Yeah.
All about respect in this classroom.
Yeah.
It's all about respecting this.
Yeah,
house.
and he's gonna be respecting something.
Sorry, Step
Oh.
Teach.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Gonna be
what's
getting a
your
lot of
homework?
D's and F's.
Oh, boy.
This happens once a month.
Okay, alright. So I'm going with Pokemon the movie, Secrets of the Jungle.
Whoa.
Never seen it. Never seen
What
it.
It
is
just
this?
came out this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's
What is
Secrets of the
that?
Jungle?
they're introducing this brand new
Monkey.
Pokemon
Is this
that's
with-
a legendary
It's a
monkey.
monkey.
It's
What?
a monkey.
This
Let's
is
do
Ash?
Yeah.
It's Ash. It's an Ash.
Following
movie?
Ash, following Pikachu. I don't know.
Ass catcher.
I think it's just
Ass-
them,
Ass
and then
Catcher
like,
has not aged.
And
there's like a
Celebi.
Jungle
He's
Boy.
immortal?
And
He's
Oh,
Celebi.
and then a shiny Celebi.
Yes. So
Yeah, it's
actually,
pink. Yeah.
I've been trying. Literally, this whole pod, I've been trying to get the code for that. But they're actually doing a release for a shiny Semizenta and a shiny Celebi for
Yeah,
Pokemon
and then
Sword and Shield.
there's a scene in this one of that Pokemon. I think it's Cramorant, and he like eats Pikachu.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like kills
Oh
them?
yeah.
No, like
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
like kill him,
Like he's
but
like
he,
he's like a bird.
and, like, then he coughs him
eats
out.
and he like
Yeah.
coughs him out and spits him out.
Seth
people.
was like, kill
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right, so you heard
I
it
think
here
that's it,
first. Wow, that's an interesting
what is it called?
one.
What is it?
Once again, give us a name.
Pokemon the movie, Secrets of the Jungle.
Secret
Okay.
Pokemon Secrets
Okay.
of the Jungle.
It's
So
on Netflix.
if you,
It's on
yeah, it's
Netflix.
on
Oh,
Netflix.
nice.
So
2021.
everybody at home, you're more than welcome to watch it. Once again, Pokemon Secrets of the Jungle, and come check back in with us next week because we're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah.
But all right, so that's gonna close us off for our pod. And for our question this week, I want to ask everybody, who is your I think everybody kind of knows. Everybody's semi-familiar with Batman, to a certain extent. Even like somebody who's not super into the comics, they know Batman, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to kick it off by saying, generally, who's your favorite Batman villain?
I like it.
Who's your favorite? I'll kick it off. Question. I like Riddler, dude. I mean, of course, Joker. Like Joker's the top tier, but like Riddler is low-key such a twisty.
I lost my respect for Riddler after I had to find 300 Riddler trophies in Arkham Knight.
Riddler and Ra's al Ghul.
No.
Ra's al Ghul.
Red Hood.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Yeah, but he's technically a villain for a little bit. He turns, but he gets a little naughty again.
Are you jealous?
I wanted that pick, but whatever.
Oh, it's fine. You can pick it too.
I love Red Hood. I love him.
I want to be different.
I'm already going Joker. You already know.
Let's see. Hold on.
Dom, go ahead then. You go first.
Joker.
Talent.
Oh, Talon's cool. I like it.
Great one, Talon.
Or just the entire Court of Owls.
Yeah.
Sick story.
And I have a question too, since John's homework is involving a new legendary. If you had the option to create a legendary for Pokemon, what would your legendary be? Its name and its traits.
And its types. Type.
Yeah.
I would
traits.
Mix.
Types.
Mine would be based off of the baby.
Let's go.
And
it would look like a car.
Mixing Palkia and Arceus.
Oh my god. He's going for
I would do Celebi and Giratina.
I kind of want a Pokemon of a croc, which is kind of like a shoe looking like a croc, but it has a mouth.
Oh, okay. I would
croc like a shoe.
Yeah, like a shoe.
So I would take a scary route actually, and I would make a legendary spider.
I would actually
a massive legendary spider. Yeah.
I would go. All right, so I would just try to make the tiniest, the tiniest one on the scale. That it's gonna be the tiniest kind of legendary Pokemon of all time.
Okay, so small.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be the Ant-Man of Pokemon.
It could be the size of a guinea pig, but it's like a legendary.
The Ant-Man of Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, so you heard it here first. Remember to answer our questions, and once again, watch our homework with us, which is once again Pokemon the movie. The what was it? The Forest of what?
Secrets of the Jungle.
Secrets of the Jungle. The holiday Hoobie Buddy.
Off, dude. Jungles, not forests. The
glacier, the forest, the desert, the
desert secrets.
The desert secrets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they don't know what to watch.
Secrets. Secrets of the desert. Secrets of the jungle. But all right. Okay, so you heard it here. All right, but once again, remember to follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram. We're always posting there, doing live stuff. You've recently been heating up with our celebration packs, doing a lot more extra stuff on there for sure for this awesome celebrations event stuff. So keep up with that.
Right.
But all right, so remember to follow us around, share us out there. We work pretty hard on these podcasts, and we have all our sweet jerseys,
Yeah, we do.
Maybe down the line, who knows? We'll see. If we get enough votes, maybe we'll work on selling them somehow. Maybe we can figure something out, Maybe we can figure out some orders. But all right, so you heard it here first, everybody. Anybody else? Anybody have anything else to say?
This could be the start of our merch.
Share, starting off November. Nothing else?
Nothing.
Happy fall vibes.
Grow a mustache. Don't shave it.
Nobody, no
I'm
shave.
Already there.
No shave November.
Dom has to shave
Stay
and then grow.
I will actually not shave my mustache.
Stay a king, Dom.
So you saw us at the beginning of the pod. Now you guys have to not shave. You guys just have to let it go for the rest of the month. You saw us live. So
I was already talking to my girl, and she told me
no shave.
Don't do it, and I was like, I've been telling you for months that it's gonna happen. So you've been prepared.
Yeah.
So we're doing it.
Yeah,
all right.
But you know who does no shave November? John Cena.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you're right. That's why I had it.
Guy's bald.
Oh, but you do it better.
No, not man.
Yeah. He takes what's his. Yeah. The hour to devour.
Can that be our outro? Can that be our outro?
Just the rocks, right?
Like, listen to the Buzz and the boys talk, and then it's like...
It's all about pride. It's all about
power.
We stay hungry, we devour. It's about pride. It's about power.
We stay hungry, we devour.
Take what's out.
Yeah, we take what's out.
But all right, so once again, happy fall, everybody. We're getting into fall. Yeah. So all right. So thank you. Finally, last but not least, thank you all for sticking around for the Buzz and the boys talk. Yeah. All right. Happy fall, everybody. See you later.
It's about drop. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour.
Don't eat. Oh no.
Taking us out in style tonight.